pseudoisms is dangerous to the black community, and we can see now how dangerous it is. So no, pre-pandemic, I kind of took it a little light. I say, yeah, everybody, we getting it in, right? But the reality situation was that I always understood that there could be a time in our history while I'm living that a pathogen could come through and ravage like it did. So I knew that, right? And you say, well, why now, huh? Because, I got friends down around me. Got the elderly being attacked by this pathogen. Well, that's because they ain't eat right. Well, if you go to 1918, the particular pathogen attacked the young people. There's no rhyme or reason to the way these pathogens work. And the fact that the community is at odds with understanding how this issue can be dealt with is putting our community behind. So I can't stand up there and support platforms that give no real solutions against the virus. I cannot support platforms that actually think, right, that natural hair and melanin and being a vegan can stop the pathogen. It's the most ludicrous thing ever.
We at the end of age. If the cells in your body start to go against the equilibrium or the nature of your body or the culture of your body or the way of your body, what do we call that? We call that a virus. We call that sickness. We call that cancer. We call that HIV. We call that herpes. We call that all these things. We call that, right? But if you're within the perspective of the virus and you're in the infection, say if you are one of the viruses,
are you sure
and
about that?
You see an immune system cell, something that is in tune with the body, what are you going to say to that? Oh, they're cold.
Like I was saying, if you were to Google Yale investigates Gaga in 1997, you would get this document that was part of an investigation done by the White House and Yale University School of Science in 1997. That's Yale investigates Gaga in 1997. And with this information, they had a nuclear DNA polymorphism ascertainment study. And what they did was they went around the planet and they tested the DNA of all groups of people on the planet. And you know what they found? They found that black people, melanin-dominant people, have the most intelligent DNA. They call them polymorphisms. We have the most intelligent DNA. It's called polymorphism. We have in between 28 and 30 polymorphisms. Europeans, Asians, all of those other groups have only 18 to 19 max. Keep in mind, a chimpanzee has 15, but they want to call you a monkey. This is why when we see things like this coronavirus and all of this stuff, that can't faze us. This is why when we see things like this coronavirus and all of this stuff, that can't faze us.
Hell no, to the no, no, no. Hell to the no, hell to the no, to the no, no, no. Hell no, no, to the no, no. Hell to the no, no, to the no, 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 no. Hell to the no, no, to the no, no, no.
So for me, right, the line has been drawn in the sand. All that over there is pseudo. 99% of what is shown on SARNet. Matter of fact, SARNet channel was built off of pseudoisms, and that's exactly why we've been beefing the whole time, for real. That's why we really can't get our thing off, because the whole channel is damn pseudo. They go for rich, they go for the pills, you know what I'm saying, the red pill. So the red pills, KT, the arch degree, Phil Valentine, Delbert Blair, you know what I'm saying, all of them. Oh, who else we? Am I leaving out something? Yeah. Who else? Huh?
Phil Valentine.
I said, Dr. Phil Good Valentine.
That's
So the whole platform got a pseudo beginning to it. and they keep you trapped in that. There's no growth in pseudoisms. Pseudoisms is actually content taken from Europeans, and they call it the New Age community. Right? So the African thing has been washed out. Yeah, the African thing ain't the African thing, it's the Hindu thing with the chakras. You know what I'm saying? It's all of that y'all think, you know what I'm saying, is African. It's not African. Y'all don't want the African. Because you want the African, you have to come over here. You got to go to the Mazis. You got to go to the Shashu Mani Metaneta. You know what I'm saying? You got to go to the suit. You got to go there to see real Africa. You don't want that. You want the mix of the unk, where the unk is the womb and the woman and the penis and the uterus. That's what y'all really want. You know why? Because we are religious. We have been destroyed, right, by racism, white supremacy, and didn't even know we was using racism, white supremacy. Now, ain't that a trip? So we develop a community to fight against it, right? And it's really it. I'm gonna say it again. We thought we was developing a community with our voice, but our voice was really white people discarded jargon. When you start saying the God is this and the God is that, that's really the Europeans started that. Because the African thing gonna have a balance. It ain't gonna just be the goddess. It's gonna be the God and the gods. Go look to Egypt for that. Go look to any traditional system. Amazing. Anyway, that line is drawn in the same, right? The difference between scientific literacy that can be taught in our community and build a real community, or the pseudoisms that allow certain people to thrive. Like Polite, he's a pseudo-sophisticate. Divine, he's a pseudo-sophisticate. And the ringleader, all that, is Sarnetta. It's a 3-ring circus, and I gotta say, as a matter of fact, it's Barnum and Bailey at this point, in the middle of a pandemic. That's some Barnum and Bailey 3-ring circus. That's what that is.